Okay, so we move to the next conversion factor, which is the conversion factor of length. Okay, please, this is very, very important. Okay, now take note of all this. Length, the length has many units. Yes, length, the SI unit for length is meter. Meter is one of the units. Kilometer is one of the units. Miles is one of the units. Inches is one of the units. Foot is one of the units. Foot is one you normally call feet. Okay, so there are many units of length. So conversion factor enable us to convert from one unit to another unit. Okay, yes, the SI unit for length is what? Meter. Okay, so I want to teach you guys how to convert from one. If you know all this, if you know all this, you can convert from foot to inches, from inches to foot, from inches to mile, from miles to inches. So okay, yes, so please take note of all this. They are very, very important. Take note of all this. Okay, let's start with kilometer. 1,000 kilometer is the same as what? 1,000 meter, or you can say 1,000 kilometer is equal to what? 1,000 meter. Okay, yes, if they tell you to convert, does it tell you to convert 2 kilometer? Let's say you are solving, when you are solving, your length is expected to be in meter. So how are you going to, and the question that they gave you, your length was in kilometer. How are you going to do it? It's very easy. You say if one kilometer, if 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meter, then an s kilometer will be equals to what? Okay, now okay, I'm coming. If they tell you to convert from 2 kilometer to meter, you say if 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meter, then 2 kilometer will be equals to what? And will be equals to s. This will cancel this, abi. Now if you cross multiply, 1 times s will give you s. Then 2 times 1,000 will give you 2,000 meter. So this will tell you that 2 kilometer is same thing as what? 2,000 meter. Then why for miles? Please take note of this. It's very, very important. 1 mile is equals to 1,060 meter. Please take note of that. They can tell you to come most times they give you question. Let's say they give you question of velocity, and the velocity will be mile per hour. So you are expected to convert, and you cannot use that one to solve. Let's say for example they gave you, let's say velocity. Now when you are solving a particular question, they told you to calculate for the distance, and they give you the velocity to be in mile per hour, and your time to be in, let's say, to be in hour. How are you going to solve? Because generally you are expected to come. They will not tell you to. They will just tell you. For example, they say a car was moving with a velocity of 20 mile per hour. Okay, well, a car was moving with a velocity of 20 mile per hour for, let's say, for 3 hours. For 3 hours, this is the time. This is the velocity. They will ask you, calculate the distance. Because you can calculate the distance traveled by the car. If you solve directly, let's say multiplying 20 times 3, that will if you solve directly, you will not get the answer. This is because they expect you. That's what I was trying to tell you guys since. You can never see any question that they will tell you convert. You can never say convert mile to meter. No, they can never ask that kind of question. Now the way they will ask you in a different format. Like if you look at this question now, let's say for example, they say a car was moving with the velocity of 20 mile per hour. They can for 3 hours, they calculate for the distance travel. And if that is to tell you that they are indirectly asking you to convert all this to what? All this to what? To convert the miles to what? To meter. Okay, yes. So if you solve directly, you will not get your answer. So they expect you to convert from what? From mile to meter. Okay, yes. So that is why it's very important to know all this. 1 kilometer is equals to the same thing as 1,000 meter. Then one mile is same thing as what? 160 meter. Then 1 inches is the same thing as 0.0254 meter. You please just cram all this value. Okay, cram them, just know them, just be memorizing them every day. Then one foot is the same thing as 5 meter. Okay, yes, these are the upper length. Okay, yeah. After teaching guys everything, we do the example question in your textbook. Then let's move to time. Okay, now you guys are familiar with you guys are familiar with the unit of time, converting from one unit of time to another. There are many units of time. We have minutes, we have hours, we have months, etc. Okay, you guys know this one. 60 seconds makes 1 minute. Okay, yes. Then why 60 minutes make what? Make 1 hour. Yes. Then why 3,600 seconds? 3,600 seconds makes what? Makes 1 hour. Okay, please take note of this. So these are all you need to know under time. 60 seconds is the same thing as 1 minute. Is equal to 1 minute. Then 60 minutes is the same thing as 1 hour. Then 3,600 seconds is the same thing as what? 1 hour as well. Okay, please take note of this. Okay, yes. 24 hours to give you what? To give you 1 day. Yes, you guys know that one. Okay. Now let's do the exercise questions in your textbook. Okay. Please take note of all these. Okay. Yeah. If they ask you to calculate convert from let's say from hour to minutes, use this one. For example, they say convert 3 hours to minutes. Remember, I told you guys they will not ask you this one directly, but they will ask you indirectly while solving part for a different thing entirely, and you are always expected to convert from what? From let's say from hour to minute, for example. If they say convert 3 hours to minutes, you will first say if 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, then then this okay then and s minutes is equals to what? Is equals to 3 hours. So if you cross multiply 3 times 60, I think that is 180. So 1 times s will give you s, then 3 times 60 will give you 3. Will give you 180 if I'm not mistaken. So that's to tell you that. So that's to tell you that there are 180 minutes in what? In 3 hours. Okay. So that's to tell you that 3 hours is the same thing as what? 118 minutes. Okay. Yes. They can ask you to convert from anyone. They can ask you to convert from, like, there's one question. They convert from 1 hour to seconds. It's very easy. If that's to convert from hour to seconds, use this one. If that's to calculate from hour to minutes, use this one. If that's to calculate from minutes to seconds, use this one. And also the reverse. If they ask you to calculate from seconds to minutes, use this. If that's to calculate for minute to seconds, use this as well. If that's to calculate from minute to hour, use this. If that's to calculate from hour to minutes, still use this. Then if that's to calculate from seconds to hour, use this. And if it also has to calculate from hour to seconds, also use this. For example, they say convert 1 seconds. You will see it to hour. Like you'll be like, what is this rubbish? Because because 60 because you can see 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. How would they ask you to calculate from 1 seconds to hour? It's possible that because there are about 0 point something hours in 1 seconds. Now let's, for example, let's say convert from seconds to hour. Let's say convert 1 seconds to hour. You will first say if 3,600 seconds is equals to 1 hour, then 1 second equals to what? An s-hour. If you cross multiply, one multiplying one will still give you what? Okay. We're looking for this. Okay, one multiplying one will still give you one. Then equals to s times 360 will give you three. S times 3,600 will give you 3,600 s. Now we're looking for s. If you divide both sides by 3,600, you find out that one going to 3,600. Let me see. One going to 3,600 is okay. One going to 3,600 is 0.00027777. So this is the hours. So they say convert. I think convert 1 seconds to hour. So this will tell you that there are 0.000277777 hours in 1 seconds. Okay, yes. So it's very easy. If they tell you to convert from minutes to seconds, use this. You say if 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, then it doesn't calculate, does it convert 3 minutes to seconds? Use this very one. You say if 60 seconds is equals to 3 minutes, then an S seconds will equal, if 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, then an S seconds is equals to 3 minutes. Do cross multiply, you have your answer. Okay, yes. Now let's move to the exercise question in your textbook. Okay, yes. Please take note of all these. 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes equals to 1 hour, then 3,600 seconds is equals to what? 1 hour as well. So let's move to the exercise question in your textbook.